2008 Pontiac G6. Obviously the turn signal switch is broken. It's busted on this car. It's pretty bad. There's a plethora of vids on YouTube illustrating how to replace it. Some find it easy, others find it harder to do. I'm gonna try to do it myself. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. So I do have another one here. This is aftermarket, it's not OEM. But then again, this is not a critical piece, so it doesn't matter if it's aftermarket. So apparently there's 3 bolts under this cowling right here. Hold on a second. Okay, so here are the 3 holes. Where the bolts are is this one here, one to the right, and one dead in the middle. And it is a 7mm. So I'm trying to see something. Yeah, it's 7mm. So I'm gonna get these 3 guys out now. Okay, so the way you get this down easily is you gotta hold it from both ends, from the left side and the right side, and go down straight. I couldn't do it while holding the camera at the same time, so you just pull down gently and it'll come down. You can let it hang there. It's gonna hang up on this steering wheel adjustment arm right here, so that's all right. And then this guy right here is just gonna lift up and just let it sit right there. All right, right there. Okay, next, I think next you gotta remove this plug up here and the blue one underneath it. This is the bottom one. It's got that little tab in the middle there, so you got to be careful with that. You know, they get brittle. And this guy right here, you just got to press this tab right here and just pull it out. It's hard to do it while I'm holding the camera, but you get the idea of it. All right, so both plugs are off. This guy here, the one in the bottom there, that little guy there, the blue one. And on top here, you're gonna have see this little tab right here. Where's it at? This little guy right here, this tab right here. There's so much sun glare here, I can't see anything, but this tab right here, you're gonna push down that little tab up here, and there's one right underneath it, completely opposite of it. The camera can't pick up on it, but it's right there. See that little guy right there? So what I used is, I should have mentioned this earlier. I use this to pull the tab out on the bottom plug here, and then at the same time, I pushed forward with a screwdriver, and that tab came off. So I did the same thing under here. I pushed in with the pick under here, and I pushed in the pick on top. Again, doing it with 2 hands because I'm holding the camera now. You definitely need 2 hands with this. So I was pushing this one in and pulling at the same time. This whole part right here comes off. See this? Comes right off. Sorry about the music. All right, to get this part out easier, you gotta lift up the steering wheel. Remember, the lever is unlatched here, so it's unlocked. So you're gonna have to pull up the steering wheel as high as you can. It's hard to do it with one hand, but you get what I'm trying to say. Lift it all the way up, and then while you have it all the way up, then you gotta take this part right here and try to pull the top down and pull out. The top part out and pull down. That's the only way you're gonna get it out. And here's the broken part. This part was repaired about, I say probably over 10 years ago, something like that. You could tell someone was in here. But anyway, and there's the whole area in there. All right. So here's the aftermarket part right here. Again, this is just a turn signal. It's not that critical, so going OEM is all right. There's nothing wrong with it. Want to match up the part, make sure everything matches up. The tabs are the same. This part here is the same. The plugs in the back are the same. The adapters, the sockets, the illustration on these are all the same. All right, so let me get this on. All right, so everything is back in again. Installation is the same exact thing, but in reverse. All the plugs are plugged in. The works fine. The high beam, I already turned on the car and I checked and everything works, but being that I'm directly in sunlight, the glare is not allowing me to show that the lights are working, but everything works. Now I'm gonna put everything back together in reverse. Get this guy out of there. All right, so everything is back on. You can see right here, everything's perfectly lined up. This side here, everything is lined up. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot. The sun right here is right in my face here, but everything is tightened down. Buttons work. Signal lights, high beams, low beams. So yeah, it's not a hard job. Anyone can do it. Yep.